Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to the Unemployables Show. And today I'm not alone. I'm with the dazzling one. Guys, Nomfundo Xaba is here and she's gracing us with her presence, her gorgeous self. Make sure as you are coming in, guys, you are sharing this, you're commenting. Remember what I said yesterday, if you have a question, let me know so that we can ask Nomfundo as she is here. We know Nomfundo is a radio presenter. She is with the GAgasi FM and a whole lot of other things that she's going to tell us what she does. So Nomfundo, tell us more about you and Chris.
Sure. First of all, thank you so much for the invites. What an honor to be on this platform. I've sat and watched many a times when you've had your guests.
Yes.
People I also love so well. I love their work. So thank you for this opportunity. Sure. I probably it takes you off guard when you're on this side because I'm so used to being the one
the interview.
So what do? I use three things to sort of define what I do. I just simply put, say, business, broadcast, and development. So I am a broadcaster, as you rightfully mentioned, with the biggest regional commercial station in the country.
Of course,
yes.
Hello.
And of course, I'm also a development agent. And I've been asked this question a lot of times. How do you define what a development agent is? Well, it's a person like myself who looks at opportunities to either develop people or be involved in infrastructural developments. So for me, over the past, I'd say between 5 to 10 years, I've thrown myself into developing people through initiatives, campaigns, and my love for business. And unfortunately, because of unemployment rates in South Africa, I got into business as per advice that my brother gave me when I was growing up, but also looking at the reality of South Africa that we are not comfortable to be employed. And not because as Tandy guys, some of us say this fiscal security, but so you have to make the opportunity for yourself.
So thank you so much. Hey Joshua, Joshua says he's always listening to your shows on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yes, make sure guys that you sharing this broadcast, tell a friend that we are live with the Nomfundo. And you guys know that I created this platform for the people who are saying they are not going to rely on a job. Now I want to make this very clear. I am not against jobs. We're not against jobs.
Not at all.
We're not against jobs, but we are saying that you have a choice. You can make a decision that you are going to follow your dreams. Now, if you guys don't know, Nomfundo and I have been friends for years. Okay, she my BFF. And when we met, she actually told me, she was still not with the GAgasi FM, and she told me, I remember the times we were going to audition. She was like, in the car, and then she was like, Zama, I'm going to audition for GAgasi, and I was like, okay, show me what you're going to do, and it was so perfect. I was like,
in the car,
you're gonna get it, and she got it, guys, and I was so absolutely. Every time I hear her voice on the radio, I'm like, oh, that's my friend. So I want to know why a broadcaster? Why did you choose that?
You know the story. You were there when it was written. I remember that day so clearly. Supis Nama reports of an institution.
We come a long way.
So I always share that it wasn't essential because I sought to be a broadcaster. It was my love for the medium. I enjoyed the experience it gave me so much. In university, I would spend hours on end just listening to radio in between of my lectures. I knew sort of the various programs I was following and the different jocks. I loved how they spoke. I loved how they shared things. I loved how they had fun, and I wanted to meet them one day. And in meeting them, I was going to tell them just how amazing they are. That's what it was.
Exactly.
Honestly. But I guess, if you say something to God's ears, often enough, he actually responds with
Yeah.
something even bigger.
Yeah.
And I guess the opportunity to audition was that bigger.
Okay.
And then, because I had done drama in school, I mean, I was a graduate, I did my honors, I knew what performance was, I knew what, communicating with people through a particular medium was. Audition for every artist in low experience audition. So for me it was that excitement, but also I'm gonna get to meet these guys and tell them how great they are.
Yes. So hi Prince, where you at? He says my favorite broadcaster, and she always shares insightful content that develops young people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prince. So now I want to know, there are young people out there who want to, be a radio presenter, and they're hearing you now as you on the broadcast, so GAgasi, and it's a big show. But there is a society, or there's a parent or a friend that is saying, but that's not a stable job. How are you going to survive? There's no security in it. How have you been able to work on that and say, even though there's no guarantee with the path that I'm taking, how have you overcame those doubts from people, from the society and everyone?
Hello parents, what's security? What's security? 2020 proved to us, very sad, that there's absolutely no guarantees in security, especially in the job market.
Exactly.
Retrenchments, hello. So at this day and age, if we don't learn, we're going to have to relearn this lesson. And so let's learn it now. In life, especially with the current economy and with the global crisis we're experiencing, and the world is shrinking, people have to readjust in what work is, redefining what umsebenzi uyini and what opportunity is, sharpening your eyes and mental finesse to be able to spot opportunity when it comes. So at this present day and age, the fourth industrial revolution is already here. Asilindanga. Be aware of how that is in impacting how the work market is changing and how work or jobs are defined. Right now, UKZN, by the way, I'm not their spokesperson, but they will be introducing new qualifications that speak directly to what's been happening in the market
now. Wow.
Yes. And so
time we adapt.
We have to adapt. Social digital marketing courses.
Exactly.
We had no idea what that was in not even so far, Zama. 20 something as recent as 2011. We didn't know what that was. But now it's formal education because work is changing. So in the short answer of it is adapt, be relevant, learn as much as you can. If you want to survive any market, I'm not just speaking to anybody that wants to be in broadcasting. This is advice across the board. If you don't bend, you will break. And by bending, I'm speaking to the principle of flexibility. That's all it is.
Flexibility. I love it. Lutando, what's up? Lutando is part of the Unemployable. Guys, hey.
Hello, Lutando.
Hey, Siak. Hey. This program, wow. Yes, so thank you so much. I love what you're saying about being able to bend and adapt. I've been trying to preach this for years, that it's time for us to jump into the online market and the digital space and going all the way into it. 100%. Imagine 100%. That I've been able to create this show just based on internet. I just needed an internet.
You didn't wait for funding.
I didn't wait for funding.
Put in a proposal.
I didn't put in a proposal.
Already.
Look at me now. So it's time for us to actually really adapt to the changes, and I'm really excited about what UKZ is doing. I really want to know though, apart from you being a broadcaster, I know that you have a few businesses that you do. So tell us about those things, because then we know that you need to diversify your income. As an unemployable, you need to have that structure, so that just in case this is not working out, you still have a stream of income that is coming from different places. How do you play that up?
I think it's always been a dream of mine, first and foremost, to have what is called like a family business. Simply because in a family business you can secure your children's future. And for me, that was important. We were not born with silver spoons in our mouth. Our parents did the absolute best they could. We needed to go further. And so it's just simply about that, creating opportunity. I love the media space. I've worked in it for a number of years. It was only natural that what I do is involve myself in telling stories. I think I'm somewhat okay in doing that. others would disagree, probably elevate my contributions a bit. But that's what I do. And my heart in business is to tell authentically African stories. I did that with one of the companies I started. I mean, 2020 we were in absolute limbo. To be honest with you, I actually thought, you know what, maybe I should shut down. But thankfully, the grace of God always gives you an idea to rescue you just when you think, no, maybe it's time for a full stop. And I got a comma. In my story. In your story. And so we were able to build an initiative that speaks directly to what was happening to people financially in 2020. And so that's all it is. And then another aspect, a business I'm involved in, again, a family business, we help stakeholders come together, speak around development initiatives and how communities can get involved. That is so necessary in today's economy, just because of the previous exclusions of the masses. And so being able to do that, even albeit contributing a small scale, I do still believe it will grow. And we're servicing some really, really big clients. We are hoping one day we'll be as big as them.
Of course, you must dream big.
But yeah, that's the short and long and short of it.
Now, so I'm going to be very naughty. Now I know that you've received a few awards and all of that for your show. Now I've never received any award, guys. So this is quite big, and I always want to know, what is the feeling like? Describe to us what it's like to go up on the stage and they say, Mfundo Xaba, blah, 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 and they give you that award. We would see it on TV, Tina, Omtakabani. But just tell us that. I want to know, like, I'm really curious. Like, what's the feeling like?
Well, the first time I got an award, I completely missed it. So I wasn't on stage.
Okay.
I wasn't on stage to receive it. But you know, the second time, I'd say having an industry expert just, you know, tap your shoulder and say, we notice the work you do. That was a brilliant submission. Well done. Having to pose with, you know, what you've received. It's just a little marker in the journey, but it's so significant and so beautiful. It says to me, you're doing something. You're doing something. Yeah, you're doing something.
I get it. I get it.
And then some are surreal. I can't talk about some, but shock of my life. Who? Really? Me?
No, but I think that it all boils down to, if you keep doing the work, it will eventually.
Somebody's watching.
Someone is watching. So has it been worth it? Has the journey that you have taken up until now, from the time you started, has it been worth it?
100%. I count my failures as my biggest learning curves. You know, as VT would say, school fees. But most importantly, they have contributed to who I've become. And that is the biggest win. I think your who-ness, nobody can take that away from you. Nothing can steal your who-ness. And I get to enjoy who I am as I'm journeying, as I'm building,
and
as I'm progressing and growing. I get to enjoy it even more because I've built, you know, a strong sense of character. And I love that.
And it's definitely about purpose as well. It's definitely where you're supposed to do it, building and growing from that. I think that's beautiful because, you know, I'm big on purpose. Like, if you are not doing what God has brought you to do here, then you need to be finding what it is and do that.
That's true.
Yeah. Basically, that's my reality. So, yeah, I mean... Okay, so if someone needs to find you, like needs to be in contact with you, how do they find you?
My friends know, and I call them my friends, people who follow my journey, especially in the media space. They know that I respond, you know, on the comment sections of my page. If you search at Mfundo Dazzling on all social media platforms, not Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. So that would be Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I recently joined TikTok.
Ooh, yeah. We're gonna talk about that one. I tried.
I respond. I respond to people because I've been there. I know what it's like to observe somebody, be inspired, and want to connect, even if it's for like a minuscule question, but just that response means a lot. So I do that. Yeah. But yeah.
What would you say to someone? What would you tell someone who's aspiring to be a broadcaster right now?
Oh, to be a broadcaster is observe what's happening to the industry now. Don't work from hindsight. Forward thinking. You know, broadcasting space, the people that got ahead really were leaders in this industry. And so you want to be at the forefront of that. Learn as much as you can. And I think most importantly, get to know yourself. Introduce you to you and grow as much as you can. Because this space, you pour out a lot. The work that we do, we are always pouring. The kettle is always on some. So you want to be filled, you know, truthfully, in a truthful sense. So fill yourself up, know who you are, and go out and get it.
What I love about you is that you really stay true to who you are, and you did not allow the space of being a public, you know, figure intervene with the person that you are. And I think that it speaks volumes about your character and who you are. And I think for most people who are watching, especially young people, if you want to maintain yourself, you need to make sure that you stay true to who you are. And I really appreciate you guys. Make sure that you are sharing this, okay? People need to see this, so share it, comment if you have a question. This is a good time to it because we are about to sign off. You know, Nomfundo is a very busy person, so we're just lucky we got her for 30 minutes. So if you have a question, make sure that you are doing it now. And now I have a surprise for her. I have a gift
in a box.
In a box.
Okay.
Thanking her for really coming over here, guys. And just giving us iskatisa, okay? So here you go. I hope you enjoy it.
I like boxes. I'm scared though because
I'm sorry it's unwrapped though.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's the Unemployable. Officially, she's the first person. She is an Unemployable. Thank you so much for coming over and being an employee. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so
you
much.
inspire us.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I love this.
I will see you guys on our next broadcast. Thank you so much, Joshua, for hanging out with us and chilling with us. Do you have something that you want to say before we?
You know, you are incredibly important in this life. For it to move us as a people forward, you just need to live out your purpose. You are more than enough to get it done. You know, don't talk yourself down. You're so special. You're so incredible. If you don't know something, there's always an opportunity to learn. So learn and get it done.
Thank you. So guys, you know, the official Unemployables T-shirts are here, and if you want to order your T-shirts, they go for 200 rand. Make sure that you know my number.
I want a T-shirt. I'm ordering a T-shirt.
Okay. You know my number. WhatsApp me, inbox me. You know I'm always up here telling you what to do, so you know how to get hold of me. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next show, guys. Bye.